especially my fellow Americans. My name's Rob Palm. I'm talking to you from Athens, Greece, where I work and live. It's where I had my last duty station when I retired from a 29-year Navy career. And I work now in a private business where I'm trying to represent U.S. interests overseas. However, being overseas doesn't mean I don't have the right to vote. I'm going to do so in a method that has received a lot of scrutiny these days. That's called the absentee ballot. It looks exactly like this. This is my absentee ballot, which I will submit tomorrow. And I thought, what better way than to celebrate that momentous occasion, particularly in this very electrified political season, than to come to the place where it all began, right here in the Pnyx, P-N-Y-X, next to the Acropolis here of Athens, Greece. The democratic processes began here in Athens, and though it didn't look exactly like what we're used to today, there are lots of similarities. The other thing about a democracy is to remember what it stands for. Demokrasia. Demo comes from people, kratos comes from power, or the state. Together, it means that the people are the power. And behind me here in the Pnyx is an arena where the place or the governing body called the Assembly existed. The Assembly, then called the Ecclesia, was a group of 6,000 people that would come and vote to decide the fate of issues of the day. But it was limited only to 6,000 people who could come here and cast their vote as long as they were present. Well, you, Americans, my fellow citizens, wherever you are in this world, have the ability to cast your vote no matter where you are, whether you're in the United States and in good health, or you're overseas, or you're at home and perhaps because of COVID or other issues, you don't feel that you are safe to vote in present and in person. Today's American democracy differs quite a bit from that of the Athenian origins of 6th century BC. In those days, the only people that could vote were landowners, those who had prior served in the military at that time, and of course they had to be male and over a certain age. That only allowed about 1/10 of the city itself to participate in the democratic process. We today as American citizens are only limited by one thing, and that is your age. If you are over the age of 18 and you're a citizen of the United States, no matter where you are, where you reside, you have the right to carry forth the vote. Whether you do so in person or do so by absentee, you won't be penalized. Whereas here in Athens, as we saw earlier at the Pnyx, in the Assemblea, or in the Assembly, you had to be present to speak your voice. Well, in our democracy, you can vote in person, or you can vote like I have to, in an absentee ballot. How do you find out about this? Well, go to usa.gov and look up absentee voting or absentee balloting, and you will find all the answers you need to participate from wherever your state is. But as today is October 13th, 2020, you only have 3 weeks to reach out, get your absentee ballot, and get it back into where it belongs. Be safe, America, and get out there and vote.